Hello!
Hi.
We are back for another episode of Lost on the Couch. I'm David.
I'm Audrey.
I'm Zola.
I'm Hassan.
The episode is called The 23rd
No,
Psalm.
you have to say today.
It's
We're watching season 2.
Season 2, episode 10.
What's it called?
TV 14.
That's what it's called.
That's the rating. Teenagers, beware.
That was
The 23rd Psalm.
The 23rd Psalm. What
Or-
happened last episode?
Psalm.
We found out what Kate did. Psalm.
What
Kate
did Kate do?
She killed her real father.
Psalm.
She killed her real father.
With Psalm Blast.
Who knows the 23rd Psalm?
I looked it up.
Audrey.
I
You
don't
should know it automatically. It's classic.
Well, I should have.
What
but
is
I
it?
looked it up to double check. It's one about the walking through the valley of death and like God's
As
gonna
I
be
walk
with
through
you.
the valley of death.
Okay. Not that one.
Okay.
Hassan,
You
read it.
in
See if there's
your
any
Hassan
parallels
voice.
to the show.
There are.
There's nothing about a valley of death.
Read
Just
the whole
read
thing. Start with
it.
The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right paths for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
See, this is an Echo episode for sure.
So Audrey thinks it's an Echo episode.
What if it's actually about Jack?
Have you heard
I
the
mean,
song though that
well.
Hassan was talking about?
I love this song.
DJ Echo.
DJ Echo.
DJ Echo. Unlimited.
All right, theories.
Echo's
If this
Paradise.
is about Echo, what's his backstory going to be?
The valley of death and him walking through it.
I don't know.
No idea.
I definitely feel like he's religious somehow because
Somehow
he's
religious.
always like talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
And he did his 40-day no speaking fast thing.
Oh, that's true. Like in the Valley of
yeah.
Death.
See,
Mm.
that's why I was like, it's about him because he was talking about like that scripture matches what he was doing and saying.
All right, should we dive right in?
Yes.
Oh, the Psalms were written by David as songs because he was a musician.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All
I
right.
like how we just keep going on.
Yeah.
these
Are we going to watch
tangents.
this or not?
Yes,
Okay.
we're ready. Hi.
We're ready. We already said hi. Hi for real. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, see, it's Echo. Are they making them child soldiers? No.
Kill him.
And everyone just falls.
Shoot him. What's your name, boy?
Echo.
Look at Mr. Echo, a born killer.
He's just saving his brother.
You won't need that anymore.
Wow.
That was his older brother that drove away.
I feel
No.
like and he took on the name.
Mm-hmm.
I think you took on his name,
Yeah.
Sawyer style.
Interesting.
You're Echo, huh?
Yes.
But I'm very quiet.
Aaron, brother of Moses.
Pressure of everyone saying, why can't you be more like your brother Moses?
Yes. Sure
I
he
said, he
was.
split the sea. How do you do that?
You should speak to Charlie. He carries around the statue of the Virgin Mary.
Statue.
You think he knows about it?
I feel like he knows about the plane somehow.
He said he found it in the jungle.
Where in the jungle?
It's just a statue.
Just a statue.
He knows about it.
Yeah.
Where is Johnny?
Ooh, wait, why is he so mad though?
I feel like he knows about the plane.
Because it was from where? Nigeria?
Yeah.
Is that where Echo's from?
I don't know. They didn't tell us.
That's a really weird connection if...
Imagine if he knew the people on the plane.
Set the combination.
Can't have just anyone who wants one walk in and help themselves, which I'm guessing is why you're here, Michael.
Has he not told?
Oh my God, no. Oh, thank you very much, Jen. I do have a beautiful voice, don't I?
He's like,
Can't approach people like that, they'll
Where
run
did
away.
you find this? I want you to take me to where you found it.
Go first thing in the morning, okay?
We're going now.
Let me go tell class. It's just the wrong idea. Wait here.
They're on your way.
How does he know? How did he know that what was in the statues? Oh,
See?
what?
I think that's why, because my first thought was that's why he was silent for 40 days
Yes,
after he
yes.
killed those guys. Because he has the trauma of killing.
Where did you find this?
What does it matter?
It is what I will pay you in exchange for the favor you are asking me to do. You have a large quantity of heroin. Your drugs are of no value here, so you must fly. The only private planes currently allowed into the air are the Catholic missionaries. And so you have come to me for a favor.
How'd they get it in there?
It is true what they say about you. You have no soul.
Oh my gosh.
No,
Run, dude.
tell your friends I let you live. That Mr. Echo let you live.
Dang. Wow. You're walking around with this crazy dude?
What's this? This was in your little statue.
I don't know. Look, if it's sealed up inside a statue, how would I know?
Why are you lying, Charlie?
Not use it.
Ranch.
Got it?
Wait, no! What are you doing?
Halfway out.
How'd you learn all this stuff?
My dad used to take me hunting. Of course, birds don't shoot back.
Yeah. I know people are talking, thinking I'm gonna go running off after Walt again.
If people are talking, I'm not hearing it. I'd say it's not a very smart plan. Let's try one for real.
That was a very big target, though.
Yeah.
And it's
Well
So
done,
are
boss.
humans.
Right,
Why
I'll
does
do.
Echo want it? Because he wants to see the plane?
I think so.
Or because he wants to drive?
Well, find it right here. I got it.
Lies.
You're lying.
Yeah. No one knows that Echo's such a killer.
You asked to see where I found it. This is where I found it.
I don't know why he doesn't just take him.
He wants to be able to go back and get it.
You did not find the statue here. Take me to the plane.
You know, if Echo would just like explain himself sometimes, I feel like people would be more willing to work with him.
Why did you lie to the girl? You said you did not want her to get the wrong idea. What is the wrong idea?
I don't have to tell you anything, man. I'm not just some guy you can just trip.
Ooh, no. Been a while since we've seen that.
What?
Let's go.
Has he? I wonder if the other side of the plane has seen that before. Like Jack and locked it.
So they made the statues.
If you buy a statue, the money will buy polio vaccine for the village.
What are you doing here?
His brother.
I have come to give my confession.
No, he is not.
Hello, Echo. Hello, brother.
For confession to mean something, you must have a penitent heart.
I've only done what I needed to do to survive. How is that a sin? Have you forgotten how you got that cross, brother? Is what I did that day a sin? Or is it forgiven? Because it is you that was saved. I have some merchandise that I need to get out of the country.
You mean drugs?
You have all the money to buy your vaccine.
God did not bring you here, Echo. And I will always love you, whatever not happen. It's good to see you again, brother.
There's such like a gray area of what's right and wrong in this situation.
Yep.
No one loves you now.
Sawyer, glad you're back, man.
Know yourself, Pillsbury.
Hey, Kate, Locke said you were in Hatchkin later. You mind if I go instead? Help me take my mind off things.
He wants to use the computer.
Thanks.
He hasn't told anyone.
Glad you're okay, man.
He's like, why does everyone love me? This is strange.
It's not normal.
It was my brother's fault. He started with the heroin. I tried to make him stop. I was a good person. Right, I knew what was in that statue. Doesn't mean I needed what was inside it.
I'm confused though
No, I
because
feel like he's hoping they survive.
remember they found the priest?
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh no, don't look at it. Don't look at it. He's gonna look for the necklace. Oof. No. It's not his brother though.
This man saved my life.
Sure, that makes sense. He takes off in a plane in Nigeria. We're out in the middle of the South Pacific. Makes all the sense in the world. You're a priest, right? He's a priest and you're a priest too, right?
No.
How dare you come here and disrupt my work? Have you reconsidered? How's that something I could ever reconsider?
Hey, don't touch those! You will make us priests and we will fly the drugs out ourselves. Just sign these donation documents and I will give you the money for the vaccines. If you do not do what I ask, they will burn this church to the ground.
I'm waiting to see which one
Is
of
that
them
worth
has
less than the
gold.
price of your name on a piece of paper?
My signature does not make you a priest, Echo. You could never be a priest.
I guess we are both sinners now.
But God will forgive me, Echo.
As a priest, you know that's not how it works.
That's not.
I'm lost.
Climb that tree and perhaps we'll be able to get your bearings.
What if I don't? You gonna beat me with your Jesus stick? I find it a little odd that your scripture stick has dried blood on it.
I'm gonna beat you with that Jesus stick.
It's a great line. That's the best one.
It's like a whole new meaning to Bible thumpers.
Not as good as climbing as Kate.
No. I feel like something bad's gonna happen. What's he looking at? Oh no. I don't like how... I knew it. I was like, it's way too quiet. Him and John Locke, man.
What? The statues were in it.
The statues were in it?
You didn't see that in like some of the flashing image?
And it just left? Oh, it's guiding him. Is it telling him where to go? He just goes, it's that way.
What? That was crazy.
No.
That's not the end of it.
Okay, thank God. I was like, no way.
Yeah, I saw it. What the bloody hell did you do?
I did nothing.
Most people, when they see a creature made of swirling black smoke, they run.
I was not afraid of it.
I saw your plane. It's about 1 kilometer that way.
He's like, don't leave me.
He's like, this guy will make the smoke turn around?
I'm sticking with him.
See, lack of communication just ruins this whole island because he hasn't told anyone that Walt supposedly is talking to him. And John Locke and Echo never told everyone else that they're not supposed to use it for communication. But that's probably because they've tried to do other things and they know it doesn't do anything. So they're like, we don't have to tell him.
It like senses him. How? How does it know it's him?
Because it's not really him. He just types no. Oh.
Hey, Michael. How you doing?
I'm good.
He looks like he's watching like some adult videos.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dad.
We're gonna figure out a way to go out and bring him back.
Thanks, man.
Well, I'll leave you to it then.
Did it say you need to come with something? It is weird that him and this plane both ended up on this island.
Coincidence or fate?
Yeah. I think it's his brother.
I came to stop you. Go back to your tent.
Do not get on that plane, Echo. You saved my life once and I'm here to save yours.
Save my life? Are you a prophet now?
Let me take your confession. He called the military!
That's the guy.
Just leave the drugs and come back with me.
What? Oh. Oh my. Why do you take his brother's dead body and leave him? That made no sense.
So that was his brother.
No, that was the other guy with the teeth. But his brother, yeah, should still be in there. That's so crazy. It's his handprints. Oh, that would be so weird. Oh, he was just trying to find his brother. This is so sad. Also, like, how long has it been? Oh. When did he start praying and, like, becoming a different man, you know?
Are you okay, Father? For the one I broke.
Yeah, you should just throw it in there with the fire.
Are you a priest or aren't you?
He's like, I am now.
Yes, I am. The Lord is my shepherd.
Psalm
He
23.
maketh me to lie down in green pastures. Yea, though I walk through the shadow of the valley of death, I fear no evil, for thou art with me. Goodness and mercy shall follow me, and I will dwell in the house.
She's the therapist, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I'm gonna set up a tent, help everybody here process their trauma. Oh, dang.
Yeah, they're just never gonna talk about the fact that they kissed or...
I guess it makes sense that he wouldn't tell her what he said because he was like delirious.
That's true. Yeah.
You lied to me, Charlie.
She ain't dumb.
I know I did. Sorry.
She did not expect that.
Just It made me feel safer to have it around.
Charlie, I don't want you sleeping anywhere near us, okay?
That's so sad. That's unfair.
You think?
Yeah.
I'd probably ask more questions about whether or not he's using them or not.
This isn't a good excuse, but like, even if he was using, like, what has he done that made you not want him around your baby?
Lying.
I mean, true, but that doesn't affect the baby. Is he gonna... What's he doing? He's gonna stash it? Oh, he's got a big stash. Has he been using it?
Wait, has he been using?
That's a good question.
Yeah, because why does he have such a large stash? That means he's gone back to the... That means he lied to Echo when he said, like, I don't really remember. Remember when he said I got lost?
Oh.
I feel like he was lying, because he's obviously been back a lot. He has a full stash.
Good catch.
Also, Psalm 23. 23 is a number. I didn't even think about that.
23. Yeah, I also think whether if he used or not, either way, now Claire's kind of like wants to be away from him, and he's kind of maybe in an emotionally vulnerable spot where he might, you know.
But why
or
does
what
he...
if he's already doing it?
Yeah,
or if he's been
that's
doing
why,
it this whole time.
Because she said he'd take it with him everywhere, but I thought that's when he only had one. But if he has a whole stash, what if it was a new one every day?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Charlie.
And what'd you think of the episode?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good Echo character development.
Good Echo
I felt really bad for Echo.
Yeah.
Every flashback. I feel terrible for that character.
Yeah, that's how it works.
That's a freak coincidence, though.
Yeah.
And what does that mean about where they're at?
I wonder what he thinks. I wonder if Locke would be like, yeah, coincidence or fate? What do you think? You and your brother both crashed on the same freaking island?
Coming from two different places.
Yeah, one in the middle of Africa.
And one in Australia, going to the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Where, did they ever say where they just kept saying we're trying to get the drugs out of the country, but they didn't say where they were going, did they?
They did not say that.
Bummer. I wonder what the, like, flight path was.
Yeah. Well, that's a
because
good point.
you can get it out of Nigeria and go to another country without crossing the ocean. If they're trying to get it out of Africa, that's different.
I also want to talk about, or have you guys talk about, the big reveal this episode. There's quite a reveal this episode.
What are you talking? Oh, the monster thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Let's talk about that. You guys go first before I say my thoughts.
Very
weird. What is that thing?
That's your only thought.
I know, I'm like, I have no thoughts because it's just so weird. You said you saw the flashes of lights.
Yeah, I saw like you remember there's like electric flashes? It seemed like there's an image of the statue of Mary.
I think we should go back and take a look at that real quick.
Yeah.
But then before we do though,
I don't know.
It's interesting. It didn't kill Echo, obviously.
No,
we know
for a second it looked like a face, and I was like,
but then
it didn't.
It almost looked like it recognized Echo.
Almost that it recognized. That's interesting.
Neither thing made Echo didn't talk to it. It didn't make noise,
and he wasn't afraid of it.
Maybe it's one of those. Maybe that's how the others know if a person's a good person or not.
That's interesting.
It doesn't get them. Like it turns around.
Doesn't go for them.
Yeah.
So would you kind of assume that maybe that's what Locke experienced in the 4th episode of season 1 when he saw?
Yeah.
And it tried to take him though.
Yeah.
But it did try to take him at the end of
Yeah, it didn't try to take Echo. True. I don't know. It's very interesting. I feel like aren't the only people who've had an interaction with it are Echo and John Locke.
That's.
I mean, Jack and Kate saw it, but they didn't have an interaction with it.
Yeah. Well, Locke twice, doubly over, because in the 4th episode he saw it and lived.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe it doesn't take people who are
bad. Faithful.
It doesn't take people who are bad.
And then takes people who are good. And then maybe John Locke turned bad when he sacrificed Boone to unlock the hatchet.
No, that would be the opposite.
Yeah, that would be the opposite.
What do you mean the opposite?
Because he said maybe it doesn't take people who are bad. And then he said maybe
kill people who are bad.
That's
what he meant.
Or take. Kill or
but
take.
Yeah, but he said then John Locke
turned bad.
Yeah, so it would be the opposite. Maybe it doesn't take good people, but then after Locke's interaction with Boone, he turned
to kill him.
The island decide, oh, he's bad now.
So I'm just curious. You said the island, and you're assuming the monster there.
It's like
but,
a part of the island. Yeah.
But yeah, that could be your theory.
I forget what Danielle was talking about with the whole like security system.
Oh yeah.
That could be part of it.
Yeah, that's true.
It hasn't. I mean, it's made some weird explosions and noises and stuff, but we haven't seen it kill anyone.
The pilots.
But we didn't see the black smoke kill the pilots.
It was the same noises. I will say that.
True.
Echo knew where it was coming from.
Yeah, remember he kept looking at it, and I was like,
and he kept hearing
"It's
that
too quiet,"
noise.
and he keeps looking, and I don't want to see it.
Did you hear the clicking noise?
The clicking noise? Not really.
No, when he was like looking around the jungle, like
no.
for something you didn't hear.
I was plugging my ears for part of it.
Oh, okay.
You think he knows about the black smoke thing? Like he's familiar with it? Like it's not just from the island, it's from other places too.
That would be weird.
Like a military drone or something.
Yeah.
Well, he faced it head on.
He faced it head on with no fear. That was interesting.
That was a part of the 23rd Psalm. Shall fear no evil.
Oh.
That is interesting.
He's saying like, as long as God's on my side, then I will fear nothing. That's what the whole psalm is.
And do you think maybe that's simply why it didn't like try to kill him? Was that like
he had no fear?
He obviously had no fear and was just staring it down and like didn't run. Because John was convinced at the end of season 1 that like, hey, if you just stay here, don't run away,
it'll be fine.
He told Hurley or somewhere. Or no, he told Char.
But then it grabbed him.
It did grab him.
But he was taking it somewhere.
True, but then why didn't it take Echo anywhere?
I don't know.
It's just a weird thing that they had 2 different kind of interactions with it.
Yeah.
And we didn't see it light up with John Locke.
That's true. Let's take a look at that scene real quick.
I feel like Echo's story is so different from anyone else's we've seen them.
Yeah.
And he has like the strongest connection to the island. Very weird.
So much
not to mention his double kill with a knife.
Yeah, that was
cool. Oof,
like, dude,
that was bad.
You're messed.
Let's see if you can hear.
It's quite a backhand.
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, I thought it was just like Charlie making noise. I didn't think about it.
So it was like steps that way.
Look, watch the smoke, watch.
It is cool to see Charlie's view. It makes a weird noise.
Just let me know what you see.
I think there were like 5 different pictures or something.
One looked like his brother, one looked like the
statue.
Can we watch it again?
We weren't able to do this with live TV back in the day.
There's only one that's like super clear and it's so fast.
What's the one that's super clear?
I don't know, because it's just like, it's like the shape of a person, but I can't tell what person.
The one at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that person is the
statue?
The one who was trying to sell him the statue.
Okay, that's who I thought it was, but then I was like, I couldn't remember her face well enough to see, and it was so fast.
So it looks at his memories.
And
his future, right? Because there was a picture of his brother.
His future.
Dead or whatever? There's like a dead body or something? I don't know.
Well, I can tell you the things that I know. How about that?
Yeah.
One of them is an image of the guy he shot when he was a kid, the old man.
Yeah, I figured, yeah.
There was a crucifix with like Jesus on the cross. I think his brother was in there, and then all like his little cronies he worked with were in there.
And then the woman.
And then that woman at the end, yeah. And then I think the Virgin statues maybe were there.
Yeah.
I think the one that you keep seeing as a statue is just a cross, a crucifix.
Oh. I saw the crucifix and it looked like a building, and I was like, I don't know what building that is.
Yeah, there is. Well, the first one was the first image that flashed was the outside of the church.
Okay, that makes sense.
So what do you make of it?
So it sees his memories.
Sees his memories.
And maybe that's how it decides whether it should take the person or not.
That's interesting.
Maybe.
Based on some form of information they might have.
Based on their experiences, determine whether they're a good person or not.
Is it a good person or not?
I don't know, is he?
No, is it? Like, is that what it's doing?
Oh, I mean, I'm not saying squat, but...
I don't know.
Kind of bizarre, huh?
Yeah.
Or is it like a reflection? Is it like a mirror, and it just sees what Echo wants to see?
Oh, that's interesting.
What he's thinking about.
Is he seeing that, though?
Maybe is he seeing like his life flashing before his eyes? He's remembering everything.
But do you think he's seeing that when he's looking at the monster?
No, I don't know.
What did John Locke say when he encountered the monster?
He looked into the island's eye.
And what he saw?
Was beautiful?
Yeah, beautiful is what he said.
Yeah, so maybe he can see. I mean, the way that he just keeps staring at it, like you would think that
'cause
he
it's on
could
pause.
see something. Okay, thanks, but you know,
Sorry, that was a good one, wasn't it?
the way that he just stares at it so intently. But it's weird because, like, when Charlie's like, "What is that?" He's like, "I don't know." Like, he doesn't say anything. Everyone on this island's so secretive.
People would communicate. It would help a lot. Then let's talk briefly also about Michael and his... What's he up to?
Talking. I want to know what that last line said.
I know, me too.
The directors purposely didn't show us.
Mm-hmm. Will we ever know? And then his tragic backstory in general. I love the idea of, like, him becoming the priest. Like, the military guy at the end was, like, assumed he was, like...
Yeah, and he was
not
like,
a part of the
"Father, are you
drug?"
okay?" Yeah.
Yeah, which is kind of cool.
And it's interesting because when he found the guy, he said, "This man saved my life," and I was like, I wonder how. And then we saw it, and it's like, did he mean to save his life, though?
You were confused about the ending, but I didn't think it was that confusing. Like, what happened with the plane thing. Like, his brother's body, like, he was trying to, like, get him onto the plane.
Yeah.
And then I'm assuming his intention was maybe to, like, help save him or something. Like, Echo was going to go on as well, and just, like, that's why the body went onto the plane.
Well, yeah, I know, but then what?
But then why did they kick him out?
Yeah.
That is a good question, actually.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why would you... If that was your intention to get the body on the plane so that you could help save him, then why would you kick off the person that could save him? So
No, I don't think his friends wanted to save him. I think Echo wanted to save him.
Oh, I mean,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
I think his friends betrayed him at the last second.
Yeah.
Just kind of abandoned him.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think it was like he knew what would happen and he knew that he'd be okay. I think he was like, "You made a mess. Deal with it. It's your fault," you know, and like kicked him off the plane. But inadvertently, he saved his life
because he didn't crash on the island. He would have been on the plane.
Yeah, he didn't crash on the island, and
but he did know.
He didn't have to go to jail or anything like that. I don't know. It's weird stuff.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite episodes, just because of the drama of his. Yeah, the drama of his past is a good story, and then we get to see this monster freaking thing, and it has weird images in it. It's just so, like, I was so glued to the TV when I first watched this. Awesome.
That's crazy.
Craziness. Well, thanks for watching. Check out our Patreon. We're very thankful for our patrons on Patreon. You can get our episodes early, you can get full-length episodes, and bonus content. Yeah, I think we're all going to snooze. We're tired. So
I have a lot to think about from
Sleep
these last
on the
episodes.
couch. And a lot to think about.
Sleep on the couch.
Lost on the couch turns into slumber party on the couch. All right, bye everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye. So
you know how Rousseau said she saw the black smoke?
Yeah. She said the night they came, I saw black smoke.
And this is black smoke.
And but at the end of season 1, we saw the pillar of black smoke.
Yeah.
To signal, but then she made that black smoke. Remember?
Yeah.
That is interesting.
It's kind of strange.
And she knows it's a security system too.
So why?
For what?
So the others can
She said
use
the
the
island.
black smoke then?
The island?
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, she said. Oh, maybe the others can use the black smoke? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Who runs the island? The U.S. Army, dude.
Hey, the guy did have an army knife.
And it's a U.S. Army.
It's a US Army.